I wrote 5 principles to a purposeful life in 4 days. Well, it took me 4 years to write 5 principles to a purposeful life in 4 days. I say that because when I co-founded Hawkins Development Group, one of the themes that kept coming back to me was that if you're in the speaking or training circuit, you have to have a book. So I would sit down and I would try to write a book, and each time the inspiration wouldn't come. I just have writer's block. And each year I'd try again, and it never happened. And then this past December, I sat down, I said, I'm just gonna sit down, try to write, see what happens by the end of the month, and reevaluate from there. Well, December 10th, I started writing. The 11th, I kept writing. The 12th, I kept writing. December 14th, I was done. And I said, well, if I'm done, I have to get it published, because you see, I wrote this book in order to give people motivation, to help encourage people who are already on their journey, and to help anyone who is looking to make a change. January is the perfect time for that to happen, so I worked with an editor and a graphic designer and got it out January 15th. And so I thought about, well, why did it take so long? If it only took me 4 days to write it, why did it take me 4 years to get to that point? And I realized it was because growth happens when opportunity meets discomfort. If you look at any project or action that you're taking, if the opportunity is high, but the discomfort is low, then you're just executing as normal. There's nothing to stretch for. You just do the normal routine. And when discomfort is high, but the opportunity is low, then that's just painful. But when you find yourself where opportunity and discomfort cross, that's where the growth happens. For me, the opportunity was the chance to make an impact and to time the release of the book with the optimal time to help other people. The discomfort came from the amount of vulnerability that I had to exhibit to write this book, because this book is very personal, and I wanted to be able to share not only my successes, but my failures also. And to do that, I had to be in a place to where I was comfortable and prepared to share that part of me. And so when the opportunity and the discomfort met, that's when my growth happened. The reason why I share this example is because another thing that I realized is that the path of purpose will push you beyond your comfort zone. So just because something is pushing you a bit further than you're used to doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing if the opportunity at hand matches up, because that's where you find true growth. So I leave you with this question. What is the last thing that pushed you beyond your comfort zone?